M1, roots of integers. Find the real number root. So on this, if you're taking the square root of 9, it would be 3 because you're looking for two numbers multiplied together to be able to get 9, and that would be 3 and 3. And so on cube root of -1, what three numbers, because that is your root, multiplied together gives you -1, and they have to be exactly the same, so that would be -1. -1 times -1 times -1 is -1. What three numbers multiplied together gives you 125? 5. So the answer would be 5. What three numbers multiplied together gives you 1,000? 10. So the cube root of 1,000 is 10. What four numbers multiplied together gives you 81? And it's 3. So the fourth root of 81 is 3. And I am not sure what this one is. Give me just a second. Let's put my calculators up. Hold on. Okay, so the fifth root of 1024 is 4. So -4 times -4 times -4 times -4 times -4. If you have 5 negatives, what kind of, and you multiply them together, what kind of answer are you going to get? A negative. So -4 5 times would give you -1024. Okay, I left that one blank on accident. There's nothing there. On this isn't going to make much sense until we get to the next problems. But this is just a kind of like a cheat sheet on what your answer is going to be. And on these, you have two possibilities. You can either take an even root, which would be a square root, fourth root, sixth root, eighth root, or you can take an odd root, which would be cube root, fifth root, seventh root, okay? So this is either going to be even, this is going to be even or odd. But here we have three possibilities. We could either take the square root of 0, the cube root of 0, or any positive or any negative number. So what happens is, if you take the cube root of 0 or you take the square root of 0, your answer is still going to be 0. There's no other kind of answer that you can get. So you just have one real answer. The answer is 0, but that's not what it's asking for. It's asking how many. So we would get one answer. Now on this, these two kind of go together. If I take the square root of 25, or if I take the square root of -25, okay, on this one, it could either be 5 or -5, because -5 times -5 is a positive 25. And so because of that, we would get two real answers, or two possible answers. On this one, we can't square. We can't have two numbers multiplied together that's the same number to be able to get a negative answer. So there are 0 answers on this, because this is whenever those i's come into effect. If you have the cube root of, let's say, 27, that would be 3, which was one answer. Or the cube root of -27 is -3, and that is one answer. So if this number is 0 We don't care what this number is. Your answer is going to be 1 if it's asking how many. If this number is even, it does matter. If we're taking the root of a positive number, then we're going to get 2 answers. If we're going to take the even root of a negative number, we're not going to get any answers. And if we're going to take an odd root of any number, we're just going to get 1 answer. Okay? So